Hello class. In this video we are going to go over how to create these four different types of corners created using the pen tool. So what I want to show you is we're going to use the pen tool to create these different shapes. So let's go ahead and go into Illustrator. And within Illustrator, I already have a blank document here. My workspace is set to Essential Classics. The only thing I'm going to change is I'm going to change my fill so that I get yellow for the fill instead of white. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and switch to my pen tool. For this one, we're only going to use the pen tool. And let me go ahead and make my window a little bit smaller so I could see the instructions. So here are my four corner types. Let's start off with a sharp angle. And you can notice there are instructions. There's only three different types of instructions. It says click, click, click. So this one, we're going from left to right. So we're going to go ahead and click, click, click. Now, right now, we could still add more points, but what I want to do, go ahead and press return or enter on your keyboard, and that stops the creation of your path. Now this one right here, if I want to, I could get rid of the fill color, but I just want to show you how the fill, I mentioned this in a previous video, by default from the first point to the last point, it just creates a fill. That's going to be fine for right now, so you can see the shape. I want to go ahead and deselect it. So you can go to select and either select deselect, or the keyboard shortcut is Shift Command A or Shift Control A on a PC. So there's that one. Great. Now let's look at the second shape. This is rounded. This one says click and drag up. So you're going to click and drag up and then click and drag down. So over here towards the right, you're going to click and drag down. So let's go and do that. So I'm going to click and drag up. How far? That's up to you to decide. And then over here towards the right, I'm going to go ahead and click and drag down. And if I want to finish my creation, I'm going to go press enter or return, and there's my shape. I'm going to deselect, Command Shift A or Control Shift A, and there's that one. So now we have round with an angle. I'm going to click and drag up, and then over here I'm going to click and click again. All right, let's try it. So I'm going to click and drag up, and now I want to move over here to the side. I'm going to click and then click again. I'm going to deselect, Command Shift A or Control Shift A. Excellent. Now we have one more. This is curved. So this one has a little bit more instructions. I'm going to click and drag. I'm going to drag towards the top right just a bit. And then over here, I'm going to click and drag to the top left. But then number 3, re-click at point. Sometimes that gets students. Means that I want to re-click right here at my anchor point, click, and then click and drag. Down here, I'm going to click and drag to the bottom left. So let's try it. I'm going to click and drag towards the top right, say right here, not so long. And now I'm going to go up here and click and drag towards the top left. So you get to decide how far you want it. Great. So we have this shape. Now what I need to do, number 3, re-click at point. I have to click at my anchor point. I want to get rid of this handle here. Click. That's gone. And then over here, I'm going to click and drag towards the bottom left. So I get that shape right there. And now let's deselect, Command Shift A or Control Shift A. And those are your 4 different types of corners created using the pen tool. So we are going to continue working with the pen tool. I hope that you were able to get these different examples. In the next video, we're now going to do something a little bit more challenging that is also part of our assignment of creating an outline silhouette of a specific shape. So I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.